Hello, it's Monday the 6th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. Now, Chancellor Reeves is preparing for a pretty tough budget. She remains committed to covering daily spending with ongoing tax revenue, reserving borrowing for longer term projects. And this means more tax hikes look likely in the budget, despite Labour's manifesto pledges. Pressure from Labour backbenchers mean that the two-child benefit cap will probably be removed, which will cost around £3.5 billion. And additional funding demands come from defence spending to meet the NATO commitments, from the NHS to cut waiting lists, and from the Home Office to end hotel use for immigration centres. And of course, the triple lock on the state pension requires some pretty bold reform too. Typically, it's either the banks or the oil and gas giants that bear the brunt when the Treasury needs a top-up, and recent rumours suggest Reeves is eyeing up bank profits to tax, as well as potentially scrapping interest paid on reserves held with the Bank of England. So I'm sure it'll be a pretty popular budget within the square mile. Over in the US, the federal government shutdown enters the second week with no deal in sight for the time being. Trump claims the Republicans are winning, of course he would, and he is still threatening federal layoffs while blaming the Democrats who want Obamacare subsidies extended. Markets remain fairly calm for the time being, but delays could complicate the Fed meeting as more data points are delayed. The September rate cut was aimed at protecting jobs, but the payrolls data has been delayed, so any reaction to that will have to wait for now. More rate cuts are expected by year end, but the Fed may choose to sit on their hands at the next meeting until the backlog in the data has been released. In the market, the dollar index topped out at 97.70 last week, and we kick off the new week around 134.40 against the dollar, 114.80 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 117.10 on the open this morning. That's it from me. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.